me, your computer teacher. As we have started this chapter in your previous class, chapter number 6, Introduction to Photoshop CS3. Now we are starting another topics of this chapter. Open page number 126. On page 126, we have this topic using a tool. In your previous class, this is explained to you. It was explained to you about Photoshop and a short review of its tools. So I am going to explain you about how to use a tool. So first of all, look at this tool panel. On figure, look at figure 7.2. In figure 7.2, you notice that every tool has a small rectangle at the corner. Means that small rectangle is called a drop-down arrow. When you click on this arrow, you will find some hidden tools of the selected tool. So you have different varieties of tools in Photoshop that provides you different types of tool, different types of tools. As well as when you click on the drop-down arrow, you will find another hidden tools as well. Come on page number 127. On page number 127, we have topic how to open an existing file, to create a new file, or saving a new file. So first one, to open an existing file. What is meant by existing? Existing means if you are working on and if you have worked on any other document earlier and you want to reuse that document. So that is means existing file. Means you are going to open an existing file on which you have worked earlier, you have saved. So how will you do? Click on the file option, file tab. That file tab is the first top right tab. Click on file tab. In file tab you have all the options. Number one option open, second one new, and save and save as. All these options are available in file tab. So first one, you are opening an existing document. So select the option of open. When you click on open, a dialog box will be appear on your screen, and that is asking you about the location of your file. Means where you have saved your file earlier. So find the location of your file and click on open button. When you click on open, your image will be appear on the screen. After that, how to create a new file. Means if you want a blank page to work on it, so how will you create? Click on again file tab, then select the option of new. When you click on new, another dialog box will be appear on your screen, that is this figure number 7.4. In figure number 7.4, we have creating a new file. We have different properties of our page. Number one property, write the name. Means type the name of your page. Type the name or assign a name of your file. After that, set the width and height of your page. Then you have resolution. Well, what is resolution? First, resolution is the number of pixels per inch. But what is pixel? Pixel is the smallest unit of any image or picture. Means the different numbers, means a small dot. Just like that, this one. This is called a pixel. And the group of means the group of pixel makes a image. So if we have greater number of pixel, it means our image will be clear and sharp. Or if we have less number, means a smaller amount of smaller number of pixels, it means our image will be blurred. So resolution tells us the number of pixels per unit. Color mode. Another property is color mode. You can choose the color mode of your page. If you want grayscale means like a sketch. If you want a sketch-like look of your image, you can use grayscale. Or if you want RGB color means red, green, and blue. Means this is the contrast. Means this is the colorful feature. You can choose this color mode as well. The last property we have background contents. Means you can choose the background according to your wish. We have white background, colorful background, and the transparent background. Select all the properties, set the properties, and click on open. Okay, then you will get a new file. Then we have a saving a file. How to save a file? We have two options, save and save as. First of all, what is the difference between save and save as? When you are working first time, means if you are creating a new file and then you want to save, then you will use save option. But if you are working on an existing file, it means this file is already saved. That was already saved earlier. So you are again saving that file on to another location with a different name. So this is the difference between save and save as. Means you will use save as button. So save is used for the new file and save as is used for the previous one. And this option is also available on file tab, as I told you in the starting. On page 127, we have different shortcut keys. You can also get all these options directly just click on Ctrl plus O. If you want to open a new document, press Ctrl plus N, or if you want to save, so click Shift plus Ctrl plus S. Now come on page 128. On page 120 we have topic changing background and foreground color. What is meant by background and foreground color? Background color is the outer color of our image and foreground color is the inside color of our image. So tool panel, we have this option in tool panel, figure number 7.5. You can see on this picture, see 7.5 we have foreground color and background color both. When you click on this option, you will get this dialog box, color picker dialog box. So this color picker dialog box you can change or select the color according to your desire and click on OK. After that we have selection tools. So Photoshop provides you different types of selection tool. The name selection talent is the tool which is used for selection. So we have two types of selection tool. Number one, marquee tool, and the another one is lasso tool. What is meant by marquee tool? Marquee tool is used for making selection into geometrical areas. Means this is used for selecting geometrical areas. Like we have rectangular area, that is geometrical area. If I want to select geometrical area, if I want to select any circular area, I will use elliptical marquee tool. Then we have if I want to select any particular raw, so that then I will use marquee draw tool. So marquee tool provides us different geometrical selection. Number one, we can make rectangular marquee tool selection, or if you want to draw any perfect square with the help of rectangular tool, you can select it by keep pressing Shift key. Then elliptical marquee tool, that is used to select circular area of an image, but if you want to draw a perfect circle with the help of elliptical marquee tool, keep pressing Shift key. Single raw marquee tool, if you want to select any particular raw of a pixel, then you will use this tool. Single column tool, single column marquee tool, this is used to select column 1 pixel. Then come on page 129. On page 129 we have another tool, lasso tool. Lasso tool is used for making freehand selection, just like that. If we don't have any geometrical shape like human body. Human body is the irregular shape, that is not a geometrical shape. So if you want to select this type of irregular shape or select irregular shape, so you will use lasso tool. In lasso tool you have further two categories. Number one, polygonal lasso tool, and the another one, magnetic lasso tool. In polygonal lasso tool you can select polygonal areas, just like that. What is polygonal? Polygonal has 5 or 6 sides, so that is polygon. You can select polygon with the help of polygonal lasso tool, or if you want to select any other, means magnetic lasso tool is used to select any irregular areas, but it works point to point. You can easily work with the magnetic lasso tool with the help of by making point to point selection. Then come on page 130. On 130 we have another tool, magic band tool. Magic band tool is basically used to select adjacent areas of the same color. So it has further properties. We have tolerance, anti-alias, contagious, sample all layers. So first one, tolerance. If you have higher number of tolerance, it means wider the range of the selected pixel. The selected pixel becomes wider, and we have a range from 100 to 250. Anti-alias defines as smooth edges, means it smooth the images, edges means smooth the corners of your image. Contagious means select only areas having the same color. If any other area do not have the same color, so it select the part of the same color in the selected image. Sample all layers. For example, if we are working on Photoshop and if we have 10 layers, and I have the same image on another layer with the same color as well. So if I am selecting on the first layer that image, and it will also select it onto the another layer as well. Working with images. Working with images we have different options: moving an image, copying an image, and cropping an image. First one, moving an image. What is meant by moving? For example, if I want to use a particular area onto another location, so how can I move? I have a moving tool. First of all, I will make selection with the help of selection tool, and then I will use moving tool. With the help of moving tool, then you can copy your image. Come on page 132, copying a selection to another image. Now we are copying a selection onto the another image. Means I am copying, we have two images on different layers. I am copying first image onto the and paste onto the another one. So how can I do? First of all, click on, make selection. Then select edit. Means click on edit tab. Then select copy. After copying, move on to the another image on which you want to paste. Then again select edit and then select option of paste. Your image will be pasted onto the another image. Then we have this option, cropping an image on page 133. Cropping means if you want to cut any unwanted area from your image, then you will use cropping an image. You want to remove unwanted areas, then you will use cropping an image. Cropping an image works in a rectangular phase. Means it provides us rectangular. Then select the part which you want to display, and it will cut the rest of the area by using cropping an image. Painting tools. Now we have painting tools and drawing tools. What are painting tools? Painting tools are similar as we use manually. Means brush tool we use with a watercolor, pencil tool, color tool. So we have painting tool first one, brush tool. Brush tool is similarly as we have ordinary brush. We can make colors, we can do colors with the help of brush tool just like that we do on paper. Then we have gradient tool. What are gradient? Basically gradients are the mixture of two or more colors that blend together. Means mixture of different colors that are blending together and making new colors, light or darker. So this is called a gradient. We have two types of gradient. Number one is linear and another one is radial. Linear gradient shows color in the form of lines and the radial one shows color in the form of circles. So you can also apply gradient on your background on any image as well. Drawing tools. In drawing tools we have different geometrical shapes. You can use rectangle tool to draw a rectangle. If you want to draw any ellipse, you can do it by ellipse tool. You have polygon tool, you have line tool, you have custom shape tool. In custom shape tool you have other shapes as geometric, meaning other than geometrical shapes. These you have arrow tool, you have sign, you have this flower, you have this arrow, you have knife. So different kinds of tools are available, different kinds of shapes are available in custom shape. Last topic is transforming an object. What is meant by transforming? Transforming means change into another form. So in transforming we have scale, rotate, skew and distort. So first one, what is scale? Means if you are using a scale one, so you can increase or decrease the size of your picture, or if you are using rotating, so you can rotate the picture into another location, or you can also move option into transforming. Means you are changing the appearance of your image into another form. So that is for transforming. Here our chapter explanation is done. Now I am going to explain you about your homework. So come on page 139. On page 139, first of all you have to complete all the objectives from the book and then do question number 8, name the various marquee tools. Question number 2, what is default foreground and background color. Question number 3, how can you create a new file in Photoshop. Question number 4, what is the use of gradient tool. Question number E, list the steps to change the foreground color. F, what is the use of circular marquee tool, and differentiate between marquee and lasso tool. What do you understand? Come on page number 140. On 140 you have another question at what do you understand by the term resolution. So your homework is to complete